Hello, welcome to Careers Beyond Motherhood Live. Today I'm going to be talking about easy ways to boost your confidence. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Janine Esbrand and I am the founder of Lightbox Coaching. I help women build a career that they love whilst raising a family. So today, as I said, we're going to talk about confidence. It'd be great to know where you're joining in from. So even if you're watching the replay, do type in the comments and let me know where you are tuning in from. And also type yes in the comments if you struggle with confidence sometimes. I know I do. I know that many people that I work with do. So it'd be great to hear from you if you do. Today I'm just going to talk about easy ways that you can boost your confidence, because if you are transitioning into a new season of life, if you're going into a new role, or perhaps you're returning to work, or perhaps you are thinking about making a career shift completely, confidence often comes up because you might feel like you're not equipped to do what it is you want to do, or you haven't had the right experience, or you just don't really feel that you're able to. And so I'm going to share with you 2 strategies today that you should really try and implement on a consistent basis that's going to help you to boost your confidence. Okay, so let's dive in. Number 1, the first thing is for you to create a record of achievement, or you can call it a smile file, or you can find a name for it, but effectively it is a record of the things that you have done. Now, if you're anything like me, when I was growing up at school, I used to get certificates for various different things, gymnastics, running, different sporting things that I was involved with, and also other academic related achievements. I used to get certificates for them, and I used to keep those certificates in a record of achievement. I remember it was a burgundy file which had little pockets where I could put my certificates in, and then at the end of the year I used to go through it with my parents and just talk about what it was that I had achieved, and it was really great to be able to go back and look at that. And so it's a similar kind of concept that I want you to adopt in terms of your career, to start compiling a record of achievement, but more in the sense of looking at where you have received good feedback. So whether that is from your colleagues, from your managers, from your clients, you will have been doing a certain job or a certain project or certain task and had feedback on it. So whenever you get positive feedback, I want you to put that positive feedback in a folder. It can be a digital folder, it can be a physical folder, but you basically want to collate all of this information. And the reason for that is we can often focus on the negative. So if you've done a really great job, but somebody just gives you one piece of constructive criticism or one negative comment, we can really focus on the negative comment and not really focus on the positives. And so getting this file together and having this file together is going to allow you to have a place to go to when you're feeling like, oh, I can't do this. You go to that file, you read through all of the positive things that people have talked about in terms of you and your performance, and then that's going to quickly give you a confidence boost. It's going to make you feel like, yes, I've done this and I had this positive feedback, so yes, I am good enough and I can do this. So get your file together and start collating it. Go back, have some time to take some time out to think about things that you've done in the past and start collating those, and then going forward, every time someone says something positive about something that you've done, then you can be adding it to your file. So that's the first thing I want you to do. And then the second thing is to really think about situations where you have had to do something different, because you might be saying, okay, yeah, it's fine for me to put together this file, but the thing that I'm nervous about, or the thing that I lack confidence around, is something that I've never done before. And so I don't know that the experience and the feedback that I gained before is going to help me to feel like I can do this thing. Well, this second strategy is for you if you're in that mind space. So think about a time where you have been thrown in the deep end, or think about a time where you have had to step up and do something that you've never done before, and where the outcome has been positive, where you have come through the other side and you have done something great that you didn't think was possible. Think about a time. It doesn't have to be a major thing. It could be small things. It could be in the area of your personal life, in your family life. Even if you think about if you have a child and before that you thought, I don't know how I'm even going to do this. How am I going to give birth? Or how am I going to be able to look after this little person? And then your little person becomes 1 year old, and then you're like, oh my gosh, like we got through the whole year and we are absolutely fine. So you did it. It was something that seemed like a huge task, but you actually managed to do it. So I want you to think about circumstances like that and write those down, so that you can look and say, I have done this before. I have come up against a circumstance where I didn't know what the outcome was going to be, or I didn't know how I was going to do something, but I was able to overcome my fears, and I was able to overcome any obstacles, and I made it happen and I made it work. And so if you've done it before in different circumstances, then you can absolutely do it again in this circumstance, whatever circumstance you're facing now. So I want to encourage you to do that. So the two things you're going to go away and do is start a record of achievement, or a smile file, a file that makes you smile when you read it. And the second thing is you're going to think about times where you have overcome challenges, or you have done something new and achieved great things by stepping out of your comfort zone. So that's what I have for you today in terms of easy ways to boost your confidence. I'd really love to hang out with you in my private Facebook group called Careers Beyond Motherhood. So if you are not part of the group yet, please come in and join us. We're a group of women from all over the world who are connecting with one another, supporting one another in this journey beyond motherhood. So it would be absolutely great to have you involved. And the other thing to say is, if you have any friends or anyone who you know is struggling with confidence at the moment, or who is going through a transition in their career or life, then please do share this video. This might be really useful for them in terms of strategies that they could implement. Alright, so that's all from me today. I'm hopping off, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye.